Hello everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna sort out my VTuber thing. I decided to not do the thing. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a lovely Wednesday. I keep thinking it's Thursday because I normally stream Ace Attorney on Thursday, but it's not. It's Wednesday. Welcome, welcome. Don't worry, my VTuber model will come. Don't you worry. It's just loading in. How are we? Are you ready for some Ace Attorney? I'm still feeling very sniffly. Very sniffly. Fun. Such fun. Okay, I think I'm back on. Fab, fab, fab. Welcome, welcome, lovelies. Welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy, or dualities. Is it dualists? No, dual duelists. I believe the second game is called. I don't know. But here we are. Here we are indeed, the lovelies. And we are going to investigate the Space Center, I believe. So we were doing a trial. Yeah, we investigate the Cosmic Turnabout. That's what the episode is called. So we are investigating a murder. We have the victim and the main suspect. The main suspect was the one carrying the victim from the rocket into the Space Center, where we found he got murdered by a knife. A knife through a very thick, I presume, a very thick suit. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. And they're trying to figure out that he can't be it, even though he was the only person there, so... A very typical whodunit, but we enjoy it. We enjoy it, don't we? We enjoy it. We enjoy the song! Meow, meow, meow. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream Baldur's Gate 3 and well, I definitely won't be able to stream Assassin's Creed this Saturday, because as I say, I have visitors coming over. I have my brother-in-law and sister-in-law coming over. It'll be very, very nice. It's definitely a spur of the moment, but we're going to see Wales versus Scotland, I believe, rugby. Which would be good. But yeah, the reason why I might not be able to stream Baldur's Gate 3 is that I want to get the flat tidy the night before, and also I really want to rest up because I will be working all day that day as well. But I will make up to it by streaming Baldur's Gate 3 for the next 2 weeks, then Marvel Rivals, then Dead by Daylight, and then 2 more weeks of... Oh no, wait, actually, because I have plans of doing like full month on April. Am I on? Yeah. I have plans to do a full month on April where I will be streaming, you know, the weird, the retro, the strange, the sort of games that you don't normally see everywhere. And I have some ideas. I just want to see if they can work. So yeah, that would be super fun. And I just enjoy like play, you know, games I played when I was like a kid. And I see like remakes of them, and it's always so fun. Some very strange games that I have seen, and I thought they'd be fun too. So yeah, I don't know it'd be good. Anyway, Anyway, you don't want to see me yapping. You actually want to see me playing. First off, let's see if it's capturing the game. That's important. It is not. A perfection. How are you doing? I think I'm getting sick. I think I'm getting sick. I got caught in the rain on the walk back. I just can't stop sniffling and I sound weird. That is what's happened. The sickness has finally caught up to me. When my fiance is starting to feel better, that's when I started to get sicker. Well, I'm not like sick. That's a bit of an overstretch. I can do things. You know what I mean? I can do things. It's just... I'm getting signs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've got a sniffly nose, but I can still, you know, walk to work and do my job. Thank you, Gloopy. How about you? Good to hear you're feeling wonderful and that your cats are doing fantastic. My fiance is getting better. I'm trying to get him to do a bit of housework because, as I say, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming over. His brother and our sister-in-law. So yeah. So yeah, it's slowly but surely, despite the fact they're coming on Saturday. We don't have time. We don't have time, but that's fine. That's fine. In the middle of the Space Center bombing trial, we had another bombing incident. This one destroyed courtroom number 4. Furthermore, Apollo suffered massive injuries for being there when the bomb went off. So the trial that we did in the last stream, that happened after the bombing. I remember that. And the trial where the bombing happened, the trial about the bombing in the courtroom, that happened, that was the first ever trial. Why was Mr. Payne like a prosecutor for that trial and not Mr. Magpie Head? I don't know, your guess is as good as mine, but whatever. Hello, no username. Welcome, welcome, lovely. How you doing? Oh, for fun. Unfortunately, Juniper Woods was fingered as the courtroom bomber. Why not suspected? Game? Can you pick another word? Another word? They've used that word quite a lot. And I don't know if it means, you know, pointing has been accused. Why not accused? Juniper Woods was accused as the courtroom bomber. Game. Fingered. God. Athena and I knew she had to be innocent, so we took her case on. Oh dear, he blew up. Oh, his eyes are bombs! We managed to clear Miss Woods' name. But Apollo sustained further injuries when he was attacked by Ted Tenate. Yes, I remember that. I remember that indeed. December the 19th, 3:21 p.m. Write Anything Agency. Well, Athena. Apollo is a tough guy, but this is taking its toll on him. Yeah, poor guy. Being attacked by tonate. Is it tonate? Or tonate? A tonate. Tonate sounds like a burrito. Like that on top of all his other injuries. Apollo is resting at the nearby Hickfield Clinic. I've had some experience with that place myself. What an awful turn of events. I never thought he'd land in a hospital of all places. Turusi, bless ya. You must miss him too, huh? Now that you don't have anybody to tease. Don't worry, he's young. He'll heal quickly and be back before you know it. You'll be fine, Trucy. It's been a while since I last saw Trucy look so down. We won the court case, yet nobody feels much like celebrating. I mean, Apollo is unconscious and in the hospital, so... yeah?
Alright, enough of this, people! This is no time to be moping around. Now, dry those eyes, both of you.
You're the only one who's crying, Athena. Yeah, Athena.
Technicalities! Look, we have work to do. We have to take over.
Take over what exactly?
Apollo Space Center case, of course. As no verdict's been reached, there's still a chance. I agree with Athena. We should pick up Mr. Starbucks' defense. Oh my god, I forgot that's his name.
That's the main suspect who has been accused of murdering the victim, Mr. Starbucks. When was this made? When was this made? Like the original. When was it made? When was Starbucks existed back then? I think it was 2007 it was, the original was made. Mr. Starbucks. He's gonna own a coffee shop on Mars.
We have to revenge our fallen comrade. Right, Daddy?
Apollo hasn't exactly fallen. He's still alive, you know. Has existed since 1971. Okay, so they must know that the coffee shop existed when they're thinking of making this game and naming the character. I'm surprised Starbucks didn't sue Capcom. Maybe they can't do it. I don't know. They probably saw the coffee shop sign and thought, yes, that's a good name for a character, Starbucks.
Good, now that that's settled, let's get going. Come on, we're gonna run. I mean,
they named the two main characters in this game after Greek gods, so I can't really, expect great things in the naming department. Phoenix Wright is great. By the way, Phoenix Wright is a great name.
Wait, right now? We better not be running the whole way.
You sure did after you completely replaced him in these games of Phoenix. I mean, Phoenix hasn't completely replaced Apollo. He just kind of got hit in the head and then fell unconscious. That's not Phoenix's fault. Phoenix didn't bomb the courtroom, or did he? Oh, no, he didn't. There she goes. I better go catch up. Can you take care of the office, Trucy?
Sure thing, Daddy. Let's be careful out there.
I really dislike her saying Daddy, especially for the fact that Phoenix Wright is not a real dad. Nobody's not.
In the meantime, I'm going to bake some cookies and fill out my magic panties for you.
Okay. Who translated this shit? They must know what they're translating.
I'm gonna fill out my magic panties for you.
Juicy seems to be feeling a little better. Oh, well, that's good. Wait, filling the magic panties with what? That's what I want to know. The writing of the games following the original trilogy is just not good. Right, but it's still damn funny. Fingered. I can't believe they used that. I fingered and then pointing at this main suspect. I accuse him of being a murderer. I'm fingering him as the murderer. Yeah, right. I see you, Capcom. I could always count on Athena to perk everybody up with her enthusiasm. Oh, she's back! Don't mind me. Just forgot a few things. What, she looks pissed off. Wallet, phone. I lost my keys. I lost my phone. I lost my keys. I lost my phone. Have you ever been in that situation where you lost your keys and your mobile phone? Wallet, phone, the documents, my bag. Sounds more like you forgot everything. I could always count on Athena for that too. Yes, you could always account Athena, the girl who forgets everything, to be in the court of law. Ready to finger. Is a slang term used in the legal context. It means to identify a person as the perpetrator or the one responsible for a crime. I have never heard that term being used in like crime books or crime shows though. This is the first time I've ever heard of that slang being used in that context. I think they know that there's a double meaning behind it. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Like, I believe you if that's the slang term and what it actually means. I'm not denying you. But I think Capcom knows what they're doing. They know there's a double meaning behind fingering. And that's why they use the word. I'm not buying that for a goddamn second that they're using that innocently. Because they can use any other words to describe accusing someone of murdering someone or doing any sort of crime. For example, accusing is one of those words. Capcom, I see you. I'm not blind. Alright, you two, let's be careful out there. December 19th, Detention Center Visitors Room. So our client is one Solomon Starbuck. He's so famous, even I've heard of him. Okay, Phoenix. That's right, he's a super famous astronaut who works at the Cosmos Space Center, who has a fear of space. He was actually up in outer space 7 years ago. You seem to know quite a bit about him. Now I'm all excited to meet the man. Oh, is it good? Oh, it's the sighing man. Oh, look at him. Look at him sigh. Wow, that was the longest sigh I've ever heard. Yeah, you haven't heard any of it yet, Phoenix. I'm gonna use every single funniest sound or the most weirdest sound possible every time he's gonna sigh like that. Apollo told me all about you. Well, don't be too fucking enthusiastic. Dear God, Starbuck. God, I can't keep up with you. It's like you're shooting off to the moon. You're Phoenix, right? Apollo's mentor, right? Hi, Ashton. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, his head is a rocket. Yeah. Did they just give up? I don't know. We're still continuing with the series. I can't wait for Miles Edgeworth investigates. That's the one I'm looking forward to. Yeah, we got Rocket Head, Magpie Head. We got Spiky Head, 2 Spiky Heads. We got the 15-year-old with the magic panties. Who else? Can you think of anyone? judge. The judge is still the same as always. I can't think of anybody else. Oh yeah, Juniper Woods, the one who looks like she came out of a Studio Ghibli film. Yeah, they're interesting characters, aren't they? But not as interesting as Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, God blimey. I don't think anyone can top Dahlia Hawthorne. Yes, that's right. Mentor has a nice ring to it. For God's sake, Phoenix.
Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Starbuck. Mr. Wright and I have got you covered.
Ah, and you're the new kid that Apollo told me about. You mean Athena? She was with him, Starbuck. Wait! Don't I know you from somewhere?
Huh? You mean other than at your trial? I don't think so.
I guess so. My mistake. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was talking to Phoenix. It would make sense if he knew who Phoenix was. Because he did, like, you know, a lot of crazy cases. One of which is an evil spirit of a young lady taking over, possessing his assistant. I wonder if we meet Maya later. I'm pretty sure we will meet Maya. I guess so, my mistake. Why? How many My memory isn't what it used to be. He must still be using his oxygen tank to be able to sigh like that. My mind and body are kaput. Same goes for my life. Ah, is your fuse out? Is it Starbucks? Maybe you should go get some coffee. I mean, I'm so astronomically unlucky. Hey! Unlucky that I had a bomb go off in the middle of my trial. And in your space center. How are you all? I think I am sick and starting my period. How are you? Oh no, I think I'm better. Actually. Oh no, I think I'm feeling better. In which case, I think I'm fine. How are you doing? I saw your message on Discord that you'd be getting interviews. I don't know if you saw my message, but I want to say good luck. Trying to defend me would be like trying to enter the stratosphere without a spacecraft. Okay. Yikes, he's seriously got to stop depressing himself. I know. Has he tried being happy? Sorry, that's an awful thing to say. I know, but if he's like the most super duper famous astronaut ever, this should be nothing. Oh, okay, he's been suspected of a murder of his best friend and colleague and student or whatever he was, and blah blah blah. But come on, dude. You're a super famous astronaut. You worked. Come on. Ivy, welcome.
Check out Mr. Starbuck. Besides, that thing you said about entering the stratosphere, that just means to shine like shooting stars, right? And then burn to dust. You're right, Athena. Until we find out the shooting star is actually a meteorite that is ready to burn the whole city down. That is a good, what is it called? Metaphor, Athena. That is so right. We should go do another bombing and burn everything down. That's what Athena said, right? I'm pretty sure that's what she said. What do you guys think? And I did see it, thank you. Today went well. They want to rush the second interview since normally it's Ooh, that's exciting. That sounds good. Oh, I hope you get it. Well done, Ashton. Like shooting stars, huh? You know you're right. Why didn't I think of that? After all, that's what we were all put on this earth to do, right? To shine like stars. Wow, he changed his tune a lot. Have you noticed his face is completely different between being happy and being depressed? Guess I should have mentioned the fact that shooting stars burn out in a flash. Okay, the Phoenix was thinking the exact same thing. It burned to dust. Oh yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. To the stratosphere and beyond. Well, you're not fucking off yet, Starbucks. Okay, off he pop. Hey, off he goes. Okay, now he's down again. See, this is the thing. Here's the thing. He keeps hyping himself up. He's like, oh my god, I'm so ready to go. Owning a coffee shop into Mars. Let's go. And then he gets depressed. Yeah, I feel alive now. You can go ahead and ask me anything you want. Is that really all it takes? I don't know, Phoenix. He's weird. Right, yes, the case. We should talk about the case. So you have no memory at all of the incident. Oh, fuck off with your sighing. I'm so ashamed. My memory of the time is as black and clouded as a dark nebula. Still, it's strange you don't remember a thing. Are you sure you didn't take one of those anti-anxiety pills like they said at the trial? Like, anti-anxiety... I had anti-anxiety pills. They're not supposed to, you know, make you pass out. They're supposed to just... It's supposed to just, you know, calm you down so you can do things a bit more confidently, which is what happens with me. You got it all wrong. I told him during the investigation too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medication, I swear. Okay. Oh yeah, he did say that. It is true I developed a fear of space because of what happened 7 years ago. And I was taking medication secretly every now and then when my anxiety got bad. Okay, so he has a fear of going to space, you know, the astronaut. And so he takes anti-anxiety pills to help him deal with the anxiety before he goes off to space. That's why he's got anti-anxiety pills. So just in case you're wondering. I'm playing a little to the left. I'm playing a little to the left. To the left, to the left. You're playing a little to the left. I might not take it though. I might work at a sushi place that needs staff. Give myself time to look at more options, but I don't know, because I want to get into ministry and I'll need more free time too. Ah, that's fair enough. Do whatever you think is right for you, lovely. Do what you think is right for you. Having a fear of space is not something an astronaut can brag about, you know. No, I'm curious to know how you got through, you know, years of program before you become an astronaut if you have a fear of space. Because I thought that would be something that they would take into consideration. Oh, the so-called Hat 1 miracle? That must have been a terrifying experience. But I'm still an astronaut at heart, come what may. I would never take drugs that might impede my performance just before a launch. That launch meant everything to me. That's more certain than the theory of relativity. Okay, so you don't need to murder someone. He seems like a completely different person now. A Phoenix just speaking my mind. Are you right, Phoenix? This is the face of the astronaut I know. But the tranquilizers were found in your system. That's the Wait, what? Anti-anxiety pills is tranquilizer? You sure? You sure? You positive? Yeah, see, that's the thing. But I don't know why I'm done for. Oh. See, I don't think anti-anxiety pills contain tranquilizers, right? No, it can't have. I think someone sneaked tranquilizers into his coffee. Just like Starbucks. If you didn't take them, then maybe somebody slipped them to you. Ah, Phoenix! 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 You and me have one mind. Exactly. That's what I thought. It must have been the real culprit. My medication was in my locker. Anybody could have gotten their hands on it. Your medication was in your locker. Anybody could have gotten their hands on it. Your medication was in your locker. Anybody could have gotten their hands on it. Your medication was in your locker. Anybody could have gotten their hands on it. I'm just repeating it for about as many times as I can to see if it makes sense. And it doesn't make sense. Maybe the real culprit also planted the detonator switch in your pocket. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I've been framed. I'll say they even managed to plant your prints on the switch before slipping it in. Ah, it's funny that. I thought I had more time. I was gonna go in May, but now I have like 10 places reaching out, and I'm like, oh no, that's a lot. But no, that's good. That's so good. That means you're wanted. That means people want you. Ashton, this is so good. I'm so happy for you. I do hope you get some. I do hope you get a new job, because it sounds like you're in a good place right now, even if it is overwhelming. It's a real possibility. Do you remember anything else that might be relevant? Anything at all, no matter how small? Like about the murder weapon, for example. So this is the knife that was in the victim through the astronaut suit. And I think that's weird. I think that's weird. Because look at the astronaut suit on this guy. They say this suit is about 200 pounds. It's so heavy. It's very, very thick. I can't imagine as simple as a pocket knife can get through that. And even if it can get through that, it would take great force to get into a person. Wait. To impel a person. To have that much blood. I don't know. Something's off. Something's off. I'm not buying it. That knife. I think it came from one of the Space Center's utility kits. Utility kits? Yeah. Staff who work on machinery are given these as special toolkits to use. All the technicians have them, so I doubt you could prove whose knife it is. Okay. It has the victim's blood on it from a set of utility tools used by Space Center techs. Interesting. That's good. That's good, Starbucks. Finally, Starbucks doing something useful. One miracle. As I recall, your last trip into space was 7 years ago, right? That's right. It was a pretty rough experience. Oh, I see. Where do I have to go? I just wanted to update you on everything. All right, Ashton. Well, good luck with everything, lovely. Good luck with everything. I do hope those interviews go so well. Love to you and your girlfriend. And God bless you too. Do take care. During that mission, we had all kinds of problems with the craft. You did? What kind of problems? Ooh. Power failure, oxygen leakage, busted radio, cracked windows, loose control column. The heat shield came off as we were entering the atmosphere. I thought I was a goner, but I managed to make it somehow with the popsicles and ice packs from the freezer. No wonder they dubbed it the Hat One Miracle. It's a miracle you made it back. I think him going to space 7 years ago has something to do with the murder now. I think it's connected. And if it's something to do with the tech person, something's very fishy. Space is a boundless place. That's why it continues to capture people's imaginations. Not saying that problems doesn't happen up in space. Here's the thing though, those sounds like typical problems you probably get in space that you need to be very well aware of, as space is a very unknown area. even for an astronaut, because a lot of things can still happen. But the fact that these all problems seem to be happening all at once, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. But the vastness of space shows us how insignificant we are in the scheme of things. The darkness just goes on forever and ever and ever without end. Oh, we've gone into deep territory. I don't know if I like that. Oh, I was expecting a jump scare. There was nobody else there. Nobody was going to come save me. I was all alone. Oh, I thought he had like a team. He was up there all alone. All alone. With nothing to listen to but the sound of my own breathing and heartbeat. I kept scrambling to make repairs, but I couldn't keep my hands from shaking. Was anyone expecting a jump scare? I felt like I was expecting a jump scare. What was that? An experience like that would make anybody afraid to go up into space. Yeah. Okay, his fear of space makes sense. I completely forgot he did go into space before. With the experience you had, weren't you dreading this mission? What? No way. Of course not. Oh, even now, I want to go up into space so bad I could barely stand it. I want to shake off the Earth's gravity at escape velocity and spin around weightless. This kind of reminds me of... Okay, this is... I know people are going to be groaning with disappointment when I ask this, but who watched Big Bang Theory? Does anyone remember that arc where Harold went to space with the team? He wasn't just going anywhere. Was he going anywhere? He just went to space. He just went to space. And he kept calling his wife because he was just missing her so much. And he was so damn miserable because he realizes that he missed the simple things he loves. He missed going to the toilet. He missed gravity. He can't touch the ground. He missed, food. He missed food because, they brought up, a typical specific space food that has to last for a very, very long time in a area where normal food probably can't last. So it's like, but then when he came back to Earth and is so happy to see his wife, would start a family, seeing his friends and starting a job and missing everything. And then he's been asked again to go up into space. And then he was so excited to tell his wife again. And then his wife is like, were you sure you want to go up to space? Last time you were very miserable. He's like, I want to go to space. Kind of reminds me of that. So I can imagine, the experience space itself is very, very amazing. But it's equally daunting and terrifying at the same time. You have the good side of space where you see the beautiful planets, you see the beautiful stars. Everything just feels miraculous. It just feels so beautiful. But then you have the dark side of space, where you would get sucked into an abyss. You might get sucked into a black hole. A lot of things that could go wrong up in space, because you're not going to be able to have a tech team. If there was like a technology issue, you won't be able to contact the tech team and have them running over to fix a problem. And no, if there's a tech issue, you're fucking stuck. You're in space. So it's like there is always, a chance of seeing something miraculous, but at the equal chance, just as an equal chance as there's a risk where you could potentially be a goner. Essentially, it feels like that. And I can imagine that's what every astronaut experiences, but only an astronaut has that feeling of understanding. Well, no one else is gonna have that understanding because we've never been to space. So like in the Big Bang Theory, I can imagine Harold is excited to go to space, but at the same time very terrified and missing Earth and his friends and his wife. And when he goes back to Earth, he ends up being excited to go up to space. So it's like that. It's the grass is always greener, it seems. Even though he admitted that he had to take anti-anxiety pills just so he can go up to space, because the last time he went, based on the description, it does sound very, very terrifying. But you have to admit, it was pretty harrowing. Weren't you even a tiny bit afraid? I was afraid. Of course I was. Still am. But space is man's final frontier, an unknown world. The cosmic truth is out there waiting for us somewhere. The cosmic truth, huh? I guess there are people looking for the truth in every walk of life. No matter how afraid I am, I'm sure I can manage. If I give in to my fear, I'll never find the truth. As long as I don't give up, I can keep up the fight. One thing's for sure, Mr. Starbuck's passion for space is undeniably the real deal. Okay, no, I believe him. I believe him. Right, now let's talk about the victim. So this is the victim, Clay Terran. Okay, he was under Mr. Starbucks. They were supposed to go to space together. He was kind of like your protege, wasn't he? Well, it wasn't a big exaggerated deal like master and apprentice or anything like that. But Clay did think of me as his mentor. The mentor and the protege. What a combination they must have been. I think also Clay Terran is also Apollo's best friend. Also, we've just found out. That's his sigh right now. Hey Shauna, how you doing? With his encouragement, I knew I could get over my fear and go back into space. But now... Clay must have been very encouraging, huh? Yeah, it's funny really. Whenever I'd hear him shout, "You're fine! Ah! You're fine! I know we'll be fine. Maybe to fall is to learn one way. Maybe it's all gonna be okay. I know we'll be fine." I always got the feeling everything really was gonna be just fine. You're fine? Apollo says I'm fine. And you're fine all of the time too. You're just on your lunch break? I hope work is going well for you, lovely. And I always feel encouraged too whenever I hear him shout it. Yeah, Clay and Apollo were best buds. They used to come visit the Space Center a lot ever since they were high school kids. One day, out of the blue, Clay even told me he wanted to be my protege. Those two hung around the Space Center so much they were like a part of the staff. One time, doing zero-G training, I started to panic a little bit. And the two of them took turns shouting, "You're fine!" over the radio. Aww. It was just a simple thing, but it was exactly what I needed to hear. So I'm fine and you're fine were like Apollo and Clay's secret phases, huh? Clay seemed like the kind of person who would shout, "I'm fine." I wish I could ask Apollo more about Clay and their relationship now. Best not. Speaking of Clay, how do you suppose he climbed down the ladder with you over his shoulder? Sorry, but I can't even begin to imagine. But he actually did climb down that ladder, so a way has to exist. Like, on top of his head? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, please stop sighing like that. Oh, now I'm fucking yawning. From the freedom of space to the walls of a cell. But that prosecutor said the dark night sky isn't half bad through barred windows. Yeah, I remember that. You're fine! Solomon Soul Fuck off. I forgot that's his full name. Solomon Soul Starbuck is fine. Everything is going to be alright. Huh? And Athena Sykes is fine. Come on, Mr. Rye, you too. Do I really have to? Phoenix Wright is fine. Phoenix Wright is fine, I guess. I know we'll be fine. I can't hear you. Phoenix Wright is fine. I'm fine. With those 3-year-old failed pianists who just came back as a lawyer, I'm fine. Jesus, Phoenix. We'll get you back into space yet, Mr. Starbucks, and then we'll throw you back into a coffee shop. Believe in your own innocence and have faith in us. I mean, Starbucks is not innocent, but sure. I don't think they're ever innocent. Nah. This guy's an astronaut and he's called Starbucks. We have to prove he's innocent. The irony. Love you too. Apollo believed in you wholeheartedly, and that's good enough for me. I believe in you too. Yes, like a rocket. Flying, you know, just around the moon, miss it by an inch and then come back to Earth. Thank you, both of you. I'll put my faith in you. I mean, I don't think you have a choice, dude. Everyone thinks you're a murderer. And I vow to make it back into space. All I need first is a not guilty verdict. And then you can spray paint it all over your rocket. And then everyone will look up and see it says, not guilty. It sure feels nice to reassure ourselves every now and then that we're all fine. Okay, Mr. Wright. Let's get our investigation of the Space Center started. Pronto. Good idea. Let's go. Are we done? Good. I'm sick of sighing as you. Oh my god. You get to be a jellyfish. In space. It's a space jelly. I always wanted to be a space jelly. Isn't that neat? And look, you'd be a friend with a marshmallow man that somehow has an eclipse in his helmet. Isn't that nifty? I always wanted to be a spacer jelly, being best friends with Mr. Marshmallow. It's Mr. Blobby's cousin. Wow, I was wondering what kind of place a space center would be. Oh, he's never been. Phoenix, you've never been. Where have you been, my dude? It's like the only place you've ever been in is the court. It almost looks like an amusement park of the future. Amusement parks have... Phoenix. Amusement parks have roller coasters. Do you see a roller coaster? I do not think so. Phoenix, I don't think you've been out much. Yeah, did you know they even let the public see their rockets up close? Oh, so check it out. Look at how brightly the Gyaxa logo shines. Gyaxa in the sunlight above the entranceway. I really dig the stars and rocket motif it's got going. Oh my god, it's like it's a space center. Stars and rockets in space. Gyaxa, huh? Isn't that the new name of the Federal Space R&D program? Yeah, but why the strange acronym? I mean, what is GYAS supposed to stand for? Galaxy? I can figure that. Okay. Gyaxa. Yeah. Surely be like Space Center. Galaxy. Galaxy. You are exemplary ass. There you go. If that were it, then the whole thing would be something like Galaxy Exploration Agency. Oh yeah, agency, not ass. You know, that's also very good, Phoenix. Which, if you ask me, I'd have abbreviated to GAXA or even Gaia. I guess so. Oh, I know. Maybe the person who came up with the name just really likes the letter Y. Why? Hey. This exchange is beginning to feel oddly like deja vu. Anyway, this place is more than just a research facility. It's also a tourist attraction. Tourist attraction? Don't make me laugh. It's a monument to the human race. Oh, God. Galactic Scooter... I can't read. Galactic Scooter full speed ahead. Oh my God, are you related to the box girl from the last case? Oh! What an entrance. Yikes! Who's this geezer? What's he want? Look upon me! I look well. I love him. There is a roller coaster just for a select few with years of training. It costs millions of dollars to launch. Oh, you mean the rocket? Come on, kids! Do you want to know what near death in the abyss feels like? Come on, let's go to space! Don't worry, you won't come back and see your parents again for another 7 years. Let's go! And look. Behold the great power of space science. Pardon me, but you are... My glorious name is Yuri Cosmos. Oh! Oh, we know of you from the trial, Yuri Cosmos. Yeah. You are the boss of this place, huh? I am the director of the Cosmos Space Center, the center of the cosmos. That was pretty groan-inducing. I don't think it's even worth a groan. If this person is the Space Center's director, then that means... Aha! So you were the one of the first to discover Clay's body, weren't you? And who was the first to find the victim? Actually, there were two of them. The Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos, and Detective Candice Arm. That is correct. I was honored to be the very first man in all of space and time to discover the body. Honored? Why would you be honored to see a dead body of a young man? You weirdo. But let's talk of the incident. Are you by any chance the space police? I'm the space jelly. You can't tack the word space onto just any old thing, you know. I wobble. And like that space jelly on the billboard. We're Mr. Starbucks. God, that's a mouthful, isn't it? We're Mr. Starbucks' lawyers. We're here to investigate his case. Oh, and we're Earth lawyers, by the way. Yeah. Oh, but I want to be a space jelly. Look at this green hair. It goes wobble. It goes wobble. It wobbles. And I want those millions of legs. Maybe then I can float around like a space jellyfish. Oh, I see. Yes, I've heard about you. In that case, by my esteemed privilege, I grant you permission to investigate. I trust you are appropriately grateful. Now go ahead, have at it. I can already tell he's going to be nothing but trouble. Well, he gave us permission to investigate. That's good, right? That's good, right? Don't let him hear you say that, or you'll see what trouble really is. Let's just be professional and ask him about when he found the body, okay? Oh, we're asking him questions, alright? Alright? All right, Yuri. Let's go. So as director, what do you do here at the Space Center specifically? Defend peace across the galaxy and promote space development in this country. No matter what obstacles stand in our way, we keep going for the sake of mankind. I believe I used the word specifically in my question. Attention all personnel to your break stations. Prepare for break. Oh, I get it. You just wander around and tell people what to do in a self-important manner. Oh, like all old men. I get it now. All older men who think wearing a uniform means they have authority to boss around whenever they please. That is exactly right. Because I am an important man. My manner is important. He doesn't say important. He said important. Start my throat. Emphasis on the P. Mr. A, this man doesn't get sarcasm. Well, there's bound to be some people like that here in the boundlessness of space. You entitled gits. What's that? You want to know what it is that makes me important specifically? Very well. I will tell you. I was the central figure of the Hat One project. What? You may proceed to be appropriately impressed. Now go ahead, have at it. I might be more impressed if I knew what he did for it, specifically. About the bombing. Could you tell us what you know about the incidents from the other day? I refuse. Oh, fuck. Okay. What? He refused. He refused. That speaks some more than what he's speaking. He refused to speak about the bombing. Interesting. Explaining is a job for common folk, not the director of the center of the cosmos. You direct the operation, my dude. You direct the center of the cosmos. Your job is explaining things. What are you on about? Cosmos. Cosmos. My testimony, which will go down in space history, will be heard in the courtroom. He's gonna fumble. What? So does that mean you'll be taking a stand tomorrow? That is correct. I will be the most glorious witness of the history of mankind. Most glorious witness? No, who's a glorious witness? Do we know a glorious witness? I don't think I know anyone who is a glorious witness. All the witnesses seem to have... I've forgotten. I'm not sure if he really understands what being a witness is all about. The only one I... Oh, was she a witness? Mayor's mom? I think she was a... I think she was a killer, actually, if I remember rightly. I can't remember for the life of me. Let's say Director Cosmos is the type that only talks about what he wants to talk about. Oh, well, he would do great in the court, wouldn't he? Then let's at least try to ask him about the things he might be willing to open up about. About Hat 1, I see. The Hat 1 was a rocket that was launched into space 7 years ago, correct? And despite numerous problems, it somehow made its way back home? I suppose it is part of my job to educate ignorant young folk like you. Yes, educate us ignorant young folk like me. Please. Very well. I will impart to you the complete story of the Hat 1 project. Oh, thank you very much. Hat 1's global mission was to collect samples from an asteroid, and Mr. Starbuck was the pilot for that flight. Eventually, the Hat 1 reached its planned orbit, from where it launched the Hope probe towards the asteroid belt. From there, the Hope probe began its long, lonely journey into the far reaches of space. Then, After a terrifying struggle, the Hat One returned safely to Earth. That struggle was when the incident known as the Hat One miracle occurred, right? Correct. Oh, I was voicing as the cosmos, but okay. Correct, and it truly was a miracle. Of course, they just had to turn the ordeal into a movie. As for the Hope probe, it did eventually arrive safely at its destination. It obtained a few samples from the asteroid and returned to Earth but a few days ago. So what kind of samples are they? What's in them? The samples are scheduled for analysis in the near future. We haven't had time since it just came back the day before Terran's murder. Regrettably, we've had no time to inspect the samples due to everything that has occurred. Excuse me. Sorry. I had to yawn. I'm sorry, I'm tired. But this puts our space development program ahead of other countries by several years. That's quite impressive. I guess this guy isn't just a loudmouth braggart after all in the golden age of space development. Our predecessors were successful in bringing a moon rock back. That is the greatest achievement in the history of the Space Center. The public fell in love with space and all of its glorious potential. A moon rock, huh? I remember that being big. Our endeavors with the moon rock live on in our work with those asteroid samples. I want to bestow my new hopes and dreams for the future upon mankind once again. What about the astronauts? Do they get hopes and dreams? That is my mission as a man who stands at the center of the cosmos. I hear there's lots of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all of civilization. It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there. What? Bite your tongue. Oh, space race as in running race. I thought she meant like a race in space. Okay. Bite your tongue. It's not for anything so base as money or politics. It's all for the brilliant future that awaits mankind, and all for my illustrious mission. With the recent budget cuts, my staff tells me finances are tight, but I won't hear it. I guess even the space program has to watch its budget. By the way, you seem awfully knowledgeable about this kind of thing, Athena. Huh? Oh, well, you know, I thought I'd better brush up for the case. She's a space fan. She loves space. She loves space. She's a space geek. I'm calling it. Yes, love the space, Athena. Is that so? Well, I'll be on my way. As you can see, I am a very busy and very important man. Galactic scooter, fire up the main engine, max battle speed, and engage. That thing is surprisingly fast. I guess we better get going too. You bet! Let's make it so. Can we, you know, actually... Ooh, the bot. Can we actually investigate? What is that? Is that an alien? Why does it look like a cross between a Loch Ness monster and a seahorse? I didn't know. I didn't know space would have interspecies breeding. December 19th, Cosmos Space Center boarding lounge. So this is where Mr. Terran was murdered. It's nice. Oh, look at that. What's it doing up there? That's terrifying. Yeah, this is the lounge. Let's see that diagram the police made again. Right now we're in the main building here on the right side on the 3rd floor. Okay, so it's the... Yeah, here. Here. Claim Mr. Starbuck. fled here from launch pad 1 after the explosion. You there! No admittance without express permission. Oh, we got permission from NemuneokoStudio, the director of the Spy Center. He gave us permission to investigate. We're Mr. Starbucks' lawyers. We've come to investigate. Sorry, nobody gets it without permission. Not even the police superintendent. Can't have Detective Fulbright getting mad at me. So Detective Fulbright is here, huh? Yeah, he's in the launch pad 1 corridor. Go get clearance from him and then we'll talk. Leave it to me. I'm great at getting intel out of Detective Fulbright. Let's see. What trick should I use on him today? She's evil. She's really evil. I don't know if I should be grateful or afraid. So, to get to the launch pad 1 corridor, we just have to go through that door with the blue rocket on it, I think. Wait, that door? It looks awfully familiar. Do I dare say it? Do I dare say it? That's the door that Starbucks and Clay came from. Good night there, boss. This is the door Clay and Mr. Starbucks used during their escape from the launch pad. Ah, that explains it. The fingerprint system has been deactivated, so I think we can just pass through. Now come on, let's go. I guess we're moving off to launch pad 1 corridor. Oh, we're going through all these spaces pretty quickly. December 19th, Cosmos Space Center, launch pad 1 corridor. Oh, aren't you adorable? So this is it, huh? This is the corridor the two of them used in their escape. Yep, this is the only thing connecting launch pad 1 with the main building. I see police tape around at the other end. Guess we won't be looking at the launch pad. After the explosion, this whole corridor must have been filled with smoke, and the launch pad itself was probably a sea of flames. Must have been pretty scary for them. Now, where could Detective Fulbright be? Hey, I think that's him over there. What should I do? Which path is the path of justice? Damn right, Fulbright. What is the path of justice? He seems to be lost. That's funny. This corridor is a straight shot. Huh? Oh, it's you lawyer people. Welcome to the Space Center. Yes, we are lawyer people. Enjoying a relaxing day off, are you? Here for a little rocket sightseeing? We're here to investigate the scene. Same as you. Do you have any info to share? Fulbright. Please. And thank you. He's gonna say no. For justice. Boss, if he acts at all reluctant to give us information, we hit him with a whatever shall we do act. I'm sure he'll fall for it. Got it! Whatever shall we do? Oh my god, don't be so less than how you feel like that. Are we trying to catch the unruly family dog here or something? If that were the case, huh? Alright, I'll gladly share some with you. Huh? What just happened? Are we friends? Why are we friends with Fulbright? Fulbright! We love you. I used to not like you. I used to hate you. But now I like you. You're alright. I like you. Detectives and lawyers, seeking truth and justice side by side. I like it. Just take whatever you want from me, you info bandits. I'm in a generous mood today. I don't know. There's something weird about Detective Fulbright today. He probably got laid by the magpie head. I think that's what happened. I think magpie head gave him a good spanking. Well, we need the information, so let's run with it. If you say so. Okay. The crime scene. Detective Fulbright, could you give us permission to investigate the crime scene? There's an officer on guard and we can't get in. Oh, whatever shall we do? That's an easy one. I'll let them know over there to let you in. Investigate to your heart's content. Take a week if you need it. A month even. God, what's his name? God, Black Quill must be good in bed if you give us that much. The trial's tomorrow, Fulbright. Shall I have some snacks delivered? One of my men gives a mean neck rub. No, that's okay, but thanks. Is he sarcastic? Definitely not the Fulbright I know. That's because he's not Fulbright! He's an imposter! Detective Fulbright is acting sickeningly sweet. It's kind of gross, actually. Do you think he hit his head or something? Who knows? Whatever the case, it's making our lives way easier. Yeah, it's making my life easier. What happened exactly? You were here at the Space Center at the time of the incidents, weren't you, Detective? That's right. I was here on a security assignment. The police are required to secure rocket launches now. I didn't know that. Yes. Well, you know us, to serve and protect. He's a space geek too. Let's go. Oh, let's get up in that space. The explosions occurred while I was here on duty, so I started leading the evacuation. He's leaving out a lot of details, but okay. Could you tell us more about what happened? Of course. Oh, okay. Now he's really getting into it. Okay, of course. A bomb went off on the second floor of the main building. We knew that. There it is. Off it goes. Right after that, the one over in Launch Pad 1 almost blew sky high. Yeah, we knew about that one too. So I immediately instructed the visitors and the employees to evacuate to the shelter. The shelter? Okay. That's right. There's an evacuation shelter in the basement of the Space Center. Makes sense. It's there for accidents and emergencies and the like. So where were you when the first bomb went off? I was on duty on the 4th floor. It was quite the madhouse, I tell you. The elevator wasn't working on account of the explosion. And the stairs on the 2nd floor were destroyed, so we couldn't go that way. Then wasn't it impossible to get down to the basement shelter? No, we lowered an emergency ladder from a 4th floor window and escaped that way. It was a folding ladder, so it wasn't very stable, but at least it reached the ground. After I secured the ladder, I left to take another look around for any other survivors. Fulbright. Justice indeed! You go, dude! Once everyone else got out safely, I made my way down too and headed to the shelter. Wow, what an ordeal! But climbing down an emergency ladder kinda sounds fun. Thank you for your answers, Detective. They were very helpful. Just a moment, I have some more information to share with you. But don't tell Prosecutor Blackquill, okay? Oh, scandalous! Wow, and Prosecutor Blackquill usually has you on a short leash too. Also, Athena... Even Athena noticed it as well. Well, never mind that. I thought you should know that there was a witness. Let's hear it then. Could you tell us more about this witness? Sure thing. The witness was a Space Center employee who was on the 4th floor. While she was climbing down, she looked through a window into the 3rd floor lounge. So, she was looking into the crime scene from the outside. That's right. It was just a matter of chance that she saw something important. Not that I know what she saw exactly yet, though. Also, we haven't asked, we haven't investigated her yet. You don't? But that's the most important thing of all. Don't you worry. I'll get around to interviewing her soon enough. She should still be somewhere here in the Space Center. You might even run into her. A 4th floor employee, huh? Alright, thanks for the info, Detective Fulbright. Gee, you sure are being cooperative, Detective. A little too cooperative, even. Yes, well, actually, something you can't talk about? Yes, something like that. Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about me. Well, I'll be on my way now. Weird. What was that all about? Something is definitely going on. I'm going to get it out of him the next time I see him. Okay. I'm not so sure he'll talk about it though. Well, we have permission to investigate now. Let's head back to the boarding lounge. Off to the boarding lounge. I've noticed these games are slightly easier than Phoenix Wright. Sometimes you just have to figure out where to go. 7 the boarding lounge. Ah, you two. Detective Fulbright has granted you permission to investigate. He also said I should bring you some snacks or give you a net rub too, if you'd like. Ah, I don't think I can handle a neck rub. Oh, no. Oh, that's all right. But thank you for the offer. Well, take the snacks, Athena. We don't... Look, we're saying no to a neck rub, but we're not saying no to snacks, okay? You know, we have our principles. Well, time to roll up our sleeves and start investigating. Now, let's see. Where's that diagram again? So this lounge is on the 3rd floor of the main building. And according to Apollo, this is where he believes a third party killed his friend. Well, let's stop the recap and start looking for traces of this third person then. You read my mind, Athena. We'll make that our first priority. There's just one problem though. This room... It's just so big. It's so big. And look at that giant seahorse. Ooh. Don't worry, we can use this to help us. A Space Center pamphlet for tourists? I can't think of a better thing to do. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort this out. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, picked it up at the entrance. The maps inside should come in handy. Let's see. Yep, here it is. A map of the lounge. This is the door we went through to talk to Detective Fulbright. Oh yeah, that's the door with the fingerprint recognition lock. Okay, we're good. Well, I guess this map will make things a little easier. Space Center pamphlet added to the court record. Yeah, no more excuses. Let's track down the third person. Wait, there's just one more thing. What's that strange creature moving around outside the window? Oh, boss, it's just a holographic image. Oh yeah, I knew that. Oh, that's a relief. No, that's not a relief. I want this to be real. Look at him. He's adorable. Let's keep it as a pet. There should be a button somewhere in this room to turn the image on and off. That's what it says in the pamphlet anyway. The only reason you're so eager to start is so that you can push that button, isn't it? This is going to be a jump scare. You know, we're going to have that thing off and there's something hidden behind it. And what's wrong with that? Let's just look for the button while we're looking for clues. Alright, fine. Let's get investigating. We're examining. I want to hit the button. At first glance, it looks like a peaceful landscape. But then there's that creature. Didn't the Hope probe go to some planet? Maybe this is what its surface looked like. I don't know. I think it would have made the news if they discovered a creature like that. It did make quite a bit of news though, when the probe came back. Yeah, but the Hope probe didn't even go to a planet, it went to an asteroid. That's a big rock kind of thing. Even aliens can't live there. I'm supposed to find a button. What's this? So it looks like there are 3 doors that lead in and out of this room. Well, let's check. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! The Space Center pamphlet! We're here at this place that says Boarding Lounge 1. Here are the 3 doors. Oh, that's a control room. Let's call them Lefty, Righty, and Downy. People usually say West, East, and South. In a case like this, you know. Details, details. Anyway, take a look at the west door. So that's the west door. That door with the rocket icon leads to launch pad 1. I know because it says here on the map launch pad 1 corridor. So that's where we were with the detective. It was filled with smoke after the explosion. Right, next up, the right hand side of the map and east in your world. So that's what I just hit, the control panel. That's the door with the satellite dish icon to signify communication, aka the control room. Yep, it definitely says control room. Looks like it has another door on the opposite side. They communicate and exchange information with rockets and probes in space from there. So it's the center of the space center. The space center, if you will. Which would make sense because it has to control everything. Does everybody start to talk like Director Cosmos after they've been here? Oh, that won't surprise me. The way he talks is just very addictive. Sorry, my hands are freezing. So I'm just warming them up. But it seems that they built a new command center on the 6th floor. That's what they used for the Hat 2 mission, so this control room was empty at the time. I've always wanted to see the inside of a mission control room, and since we're here, I'd love to do that too, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to. They want to keep curious kids like you out. You're a curious kid! So the door is protected with fingerprint recognition. Only the director can go through. With that much security, I'm definitely not the one they're looking to keep out, Athena. So apparently the lock is also hooked up to the backup generator in case of emergencies. Okay, door lock. Backup power lets it function even when the power goes out. Fantastic. Okay, what about that last door? This lower door, oh excuse me, I mean south door, it leads to the elevators. Which is here. Yeah, the robot goes into. This is the door we came through when we entered this room, right? Yeah, and of course there was no fingerprint recognition device, so it's open to anyone. But the elevators weren't working at the time due to the explosion. That's interesting. Well, that's about it for the 3 musketeers of the boarding lounge. Thanks. Understanding the layout of the lounge should help us understand the case. That's why I thought we'd better have a good grasp of where all the doors go. A bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. Ah, the idyllic scene stretches on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating. I see. Where's the button? That's some pretty futuristic looking furniture over there. According to the pamphlet, those are no ordinary chairs. They're like amusement park teacup rides. You can power them yourself, it says. If you spin the table, your chair spins too. Why would anybody want to have something like that here? It's for astronauts who have trouble with the device on the ceiling. No vertical spins. It says it's a training device that's easy on the eyes and on the body. Can a person really call themselves an astronaut if they can't handle 0G? Yeah, because surely in order to be an astronaut, you have to go through various tests to see if you can handle, you know, no gravity. So cold. What else? So this is the door to the launch pad. Yeah, so I can see that. Let's see. This door is... Where's that pamphlet? Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to launch pad 1. We went through it earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright. So I guess the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door, this must be the fingerprint recognition device. Which reminds me, I think Prosecutor Blackquill talked about it at the trial. He did. The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the lounge. One must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprint recognition device. He did say that, and allow me to state up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so. So it could be Cosmos. Cosmos is on the table. Then does this mean that the bomber's prints were verified by the system? But the number of authorized personnel was supposed to be really small. Voila! Fingerprint powder! I bought it just in case something like this come up. I found it at the office. I've been just itching for a chance to use it. Wow, way to think ahead. Yeah, let's go! Now let's test the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find. You got it. Now to sprinkle some here and a little over there and... Oh, I was hoping to do it! Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got something! Aw, it's only a single set of prints. Yeah, but... isn't that a good thing? Sure wish we could figure out whose prints these are. You don't have any data? Didn't we have, like, Apollo do this stuff with Detective Sky? I miss Detective Sky with fingerprinting. We also did a bit of this in Ace Attorney Chronicles as well. That's where we discovered fingerprinting. My God. Why can't we do this now? I doubt we'll be so lucky as to get the culprit's prints on the first try. Well, I'm willing to bet that Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data. Right, and there's a security footage of this door too. Yes, here it is. It came up in court the other day. I wish we could see the part of the footage just after this bit. Oh, because that would be right before the murder, wouldn't it? Let's ask the detective. With the mood he's in, he'll probably show it to us right away. I bet you he's turning sour. Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. Let's go see if we can find him again once we're done with this room. We want to go back. Oh, what? But we've already seen this. So this is the fingerprint recognition device. I guess you put your hand on this hand mark. Well, I guess when you can try. Now to line my hand up with the outline. Don't, Athena. This thing is related to the case. Get your prints all over that, and the next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect. How can you be so cool to a little girl like me? Oh no, it's not like it wants to save you. I'm not buying those tears, Missy. But there's this thing too. I wonder what this big knob is for. Oh, what's the knob? It looks like the knob on the stove. Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's behind a glass pane. What kind of stove would require knob security like this? I'm sorry, I'm British. The word knob is just very funny to me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But the knob is straight up and down. So if it was for a stove, the burner would be off. Right. If it was for a stove, still, I wonder what it's really for. Something turned on by a knob that's not a stove? How about a rocket engine? If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in. Oh, that's true. Then I guess all we can say for now is that it's a mystery knob. A mystery knobs. Oh wait, what's going on? What's this? Oh, it's a moon rock. Here's another amazing piece of equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says. Oh boy! I want to try it. Gravity is weak on the moon, so I bet I could do mid-air somersaults. We're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling. Well, at least I could jump really high. There's a sign on the wall that very clearly says don't jump too high. Then what good is this thing? Didn't I say in the beginning, walk on the surface of the moon? Okay. Oh look, there's some sort of hatchet. What's this? A trapdoor? It's a trash suit. The cleaning robots throw the garbage out from here. The robots do the cleaning? What a futuristic world we live in. I just hope they don't revolt like they do in science fiction movies. Or what, like iRobot? Oh, iRobot terrified me when I was a kid. Like, oh my god, robots have a mind of their own. I'm ready to murder people. No way, all the robots here are very nice. Actually, wasn't there one in the Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want. Can we do that? Can we say hi? Danger! Oh? What's this? Hey, I see something shiny down there. Let's take this cover off then. What's this? It looks like a metal jelly bean. It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. Oh, wow. Let's see. That would make the caliber 10? Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, right? Yes, but I've never heard of a .10 caliber gun before. This bullet must be for a special kind of gun. I bet if you tried firing a bullet this small with a regular sized gun, it would just fall right out. Yeah, it must have been a really small gun. I wonder how the bullet ended up here. I mean, we're in the bottom left, on the south side door side of the room according to this map. That's pretty far from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look here. Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us just the card we need. Bullet added. In the gutter. That is interesting. So we're done. Oh, we haven't done this. No matter how I look at it, all I can think of is torture device. It really does look like a torture device. You know what it reminds me of? Who plays Sims 2? You know the dance sphere? It reminds me of that. But I guess it's a training device for getting used to zero gravity. Yeah, it's still a torture device, so. Uh-oh! Athena has an odd glint in her eye. Is she thinking about trying that thing out? I should try to stop her, but I'm afraid she'll just outmuscle me. Hey, Mr. Right, look at that up there! Some kind of fragment. It's stuck in tight. Also, that's what the glint was all about. That color looks familiar. I think it's part of an oxygen tank. Oh, shit! I think you're right. But if that's here, it means Clay's tank ruptured after they arrived at the boarding lounge. So Prosecutor Blackwell's theory that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay down the ladder must be wrong. This proves that both of the astronauts were alive when they reached the boarding lounge. So Apollo was right. The scene of the murder wasn't the launch pad. Way to go, Apollo! I did not fucking see that. Look at the camera. This must be the security camera that recorded the astronauts making their escape. Oh, let's commemorate this occasion with a love and peace. If you're done now, shall we move on? Yeah, okay, but just one more for the road. Peace! Very mature. Is she doing the peace at the camera? So apparently there's a button. Oh. Oh wait, is that the button? No. Okay, there's still things to see. So this is where they discovered Clay. Yeah, he was already dead when they found him. Let's take a look at the photo. So he was stretched out like this and... Huh? What's that thing that looks like a thermos? That's the thing that Prosecutor Blackwell mentioned when I was in court with Apollo. He said that it contains asteroid samples. Alright, I like the Cosmos mentioned something about that too, didn't he? Why are they collecting asteroid samples? They had to collect the asteroid samples 7 years ago. Is it just for researching? I assume it's just for researching. that they were brought back only 5 days ago by the probe that the Hat 1 launched. I wonder what they look like. Do you think they'll let us see? Let's think about that after we've solved the case, okay? Let's try this mirror. A window. And it's right next to the holographic image too. iBay is here to help people see the stark contrast between reality and virtual reality. Way off it says emergency ventilation, you know, to clear smoke from a fire. See, it's pointing out the virtual insanity of reality. Oh, Athena. Oh, there's more. There is more. Ooh, what's this? There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons on it here. Just push it. That's the invariable principle of buttons. There are such things as buttons left unpushed. Hey, the giant holographic image disappeared. Yeah, but that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. So let's see if we can't find anything new with the image off. So we can find new things without the image. Would you be able to? These are apparently oxygen capsules. They're for recovery after a training session. I wonder if they can change your voice. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Huh, it didn't do a thing. God, rude. So rude. Oh God, what did I do? I did... Oh, bollocks this, what? I did something and I don't know what I've done. Can I... I liked it better when it was. What did I do? Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Aha. That will have to do. Jesus. That was weird. Anyway, sorry, my layout went weird. Huh, it didn't do a thing. Huh, it's not helium, Athena. It's oxygen. Why do you look so shocked? Nothing here, nothing here. We've done that. Ooh. We've done all that. Let's have a look at this. We haven't looked at this. Oh, a mirror! How thoughtful of them to put one here. Thoughtful. So the ladies can fix their makeup. One's appearance is just as important in space as it is on Earth, you know. You never know when you're going to run into some other life form after all. Or marry the alien? Are you sure about this? I doubt anybody who thinks like that would ever become an astronaut in the first place. Nothing here. Okay. Oh, look at this. Don't think that's a spider web. Looks like it though. Hey, Mr. Right, take a look at this. It looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena. It's pretty big. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty large gun. You think so? Based on my experience, I say this was fired from a regular pistol. Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun in here, right? Apparently this is an important fact. Do you see a bullet around somewhere? No, the police might have taken it though. No, we've already got a bullet. I've just found a bullet before the bullet hole. Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later. Oh, Jesus! God, you're a jump scare! Fucking hell! Who are you? Welcome to the Space Center guests. Welcome. Yikes! Well, what in the world? Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Phoenix. My name is Ponko. Ponco. Ponko. Ponko. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one. I will guide you. It's a robot? No, Phoenix. It's a monkey. What do you think it is? Jesus! Terrifying! I am not a robot. I am Ponko. Oh, God. We're seeing the future, guys. Psychological observation and navigation companion. Well, you're psycho. Ponco. Ponko. Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up. Oh, Ponko, I've missed you. Huh? Do you know this thing, Athena? Oh, she showed us around the last time when I came here with Apollo. Oh, you're such a good girl, Ponko. That's a good girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. So very happy. Wow, a guide robot. That's pretty cool. My name is Phoenix Wright. Nice to meet you. I don't know you. I don't know you. God, for a robot, she's got such a fucking attitude, doesn't she? Huh? Ouch, that hurt. Oh, she has to register people she meets for the first time. Please register him, Ponko. Certainly. Commencing guest registration. Please tell me your name. A nickname is fine too. His name is Phoenix. A bit overly familiar, but I'll allow it. Phoenix, please let me get a good look at your face. Right, got your name. Just let me stare at your face until it's imprinted into my mind. Maybe I should do that with some of the people I've met. Yes, I got your name and I got your face. I getting face ID recognition. This is a good. I can now interpret this face with your name. Oh, sure. Registering. Facial registration sequence complete. We are now officially friends. Nice to meet you, Phoenix. Yes, that's how I make my friends too, Ponko. Oh, those are those boobs. Why do you have boobs so prominent? Oh, this robot is pretty cute. Yeah, when it gets angry after you call out a robot. You made a friend, boss. Isn't it great? Phoenix, Athena, allow me to guide you right this way. Okay, let's go, boss. Go where? Where are we going, Ponko? December 19th, Cosmos Space Center Space Museum. Oh my God, it's the space jellies! Oh my God, it's ready to attack the Marshmallow Man. Yes, I want to be a space jelly. The robot boobs are very important to the plot, I assure you. Why? Is that where the murderer is hiding? Is it the space boobs? Does the bullet shoot from the boobage? What is this place? Is that rocket real? This is one phallic. This is one phallic case. We got rockets look like penises. We got space jellies with a lot of tentacles. We've got robots with boobs. Like it's just, we got fingering all over the case. It's just not very phallic, really. But I suppose. Welcome, welcome. The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation, space development, and the Hat 1 project. The rocket is just a replica, but it's the same size as the real one. The Space Museum. Oh, here it is on the map. Okay, so it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launch Pad 1. Space Center pamphlet updated in the court record. I thought we already got that in the court record. You know what, never mind. Ask me anything, I will explain. The Hat 1. Do you know anything about the case, Ponko? This is quite the place. I can't believe we get to see a rocket this close up. This is a replica of the Hat 1 that was launched 7 years ago. It's exactly like the real Hat 1, inside and out. Its little brother, the Hat 2, was supposed to launch the other day. I wonder if Ponko knows why the launch was cancelled. Over there is an exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out, check it out. Ooh. Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles. I'd like to come here again on the day off. Hey, what's this a photo of? Ooh. What a crew! Why is Ponko bandaged up? She can't bleed. What is going on? Yeah, that's Cosmos a thumbs up. Who's this girl? She has space buns. No, not space buns. Space horns. She has space horns. Ah, look. There's Clay and Starbucks. And there's a Cinnabon head. Why does her hair look like a cinnamon bun? Okay, well, what is going on with his hair? His hair is not a rocket anymore. You have, I swear Clay just reminds me of someone. Look, this is not virgin territory. Look at these 5. You know what? I'm counting the robot. Look at this 6. They are clearly not virgins. Look at them. Look at the size of this girl's boobs. They're bigger than the robot's head. Phoenix, that's the staff of the Hat 1 project. Oh, here's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young and so different. And that's... What is it, Athena? Is something wrong? Oh, nothing. I just thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too, that's all. Oh, I think she's very familiar with one of the girls. Well, it was 7 years ago after all. So the young guy standing next to us, Mr. Starbuck, is Clay Terran, the victim. So they were mentor and protege even way back then. And he's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks just like a regular staff member. Oh wait, he's in high school. You can see the uniform. No, Clay was still a student then. He just borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. Yeah, you can see the uniform. Everybody looks so happy. Until one of them is actually murderer. This space museum is great. What fantastic exhibits. I do love space. Space is great. Terrifying, but great. This area used to be Launchpad 2. That's why the only entrance is on the 3rd floor. Wouldn't it be better if they just made a new ground floor entrance instead? There was talk of it, but they had to scrap their plans because of the budget cuts. Yeah, Cosmos did say something about budget cuts. Budget cuts, we need more money! Money! Oh, this is everyone. This is everyone in the UK. Actually, this is everyone in the entire world, let's be honest. Budget cuts, we need more money! Who would record that kind of information into a guide robot? Cosmos. While it was in space, the Hat One launched a probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and returned 5 days ago. That's what Director Cosmos said too. So she must be working closely with Cosmos. She must have been recording everything that he's been saying. I bet they used her to take minutes as well. He told us it came back the day before Clay was killed. And here it is, the Hope Space Probe. I think I've seen that logo somewhere before. Did we see the logo? Oh look, the moon has a bullet hole too. Why does the moon look like this? Ah, let's see. Oh yeah, the capsule that the victim was carrying. I think it had the same logo. It did. Ooh, so they must have, I don't know. I think it can be seen in the photo attached to the autopsy report. Maybe she'll give me some more info if I show it to her. Wait, what about this though? The way the Space Center launch pad is set up is really cool. Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you? Why did she look so deadpan like this? The setup of the launch pad? Go gentle on my spiky head, mind. I wanna know! Phoenix wants to know too. Great, now Athena's got a case of poncheritis. Hooray, I will tell you then. Okay. The rocket is built right inside the launch pad structure. When the rocket is complete, it's moved along with the launch pad over the rails. And brought into position at the launch site. Isn't it cool? Isn't it? We used to have a big budget, so that's how we could build it, Ara. It's very cool, a grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. I guess everyone is hoping for a bigger budget next year, myself included. You know, the only one Phoenix, fucking hell. I'm guessing the whole thing is operated from the control room, huh? That is it. That it is. But it can also be operated from the new command center too. Either way, the safety lock in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged. I guess before a big move like that can be carried out, there are all kinds of procedures. I would love to see the launch pad being moved. When's the next one scheduled for? Searching data. All future plans have been put on hold. That makes sense. A murder just happened. Because of the bombing and the murder, I'll bet. Which is perfectly understandable. But when was the last time it was moved? Searching data. I'm sorry, that answer isn't in my answer database. Interesting. You think they will put that in the database? I guess Ponko can only answer certain questions. Right, we also need to... where's the autopsy? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, I need to go back. Present this. Ponko, do you recognize this capsule here in the top right? Checking registered data. Oh, the answer is yes. I know. It's the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe. It contained the asteroid samples, right? Yes, it was designed to store the samples gathered by the Hope probe. It's been stored in the safe in Launchpad 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It also got the angry face. It must not be removed. It must not be removed. Don't worry, Punko. The people in charge already know what happened. They do. I must ask them later. So the capsule was being kept in Launchpad 1, huh? Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion. The Space Center staff must have been really excited to finally get the capsule back. But it's a pity this incident occurred before they got a chance to check the contents. Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Yeah. Recently returned from a 7-year mission and contains asteroid samples. Oh, okay. So they collected asteroid samples 7 years ago, and the Hope capsule was in the Hope probe, and they've only just got the capsule back. That is my understanding. Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum. Thank you, Punko. You explained everything very well. I love to explain. Thank you for listening. Thank you. You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you just met recently. It's because Punko is so friendly. Well, what should we investigate next? Phoenix, you're a lawyer. You've noticed that Athena did not register her name and that Punko already knows who she is. She's been here before, Phoenix. Let's go find Detective Fulbright. We have things to ask him about. Let's see, the security footage and the fingerprint data, was it? Okay, then let's go back to the Launchpad 1 corridor. Bye, Punko. See you later. Come again. And don't forget to visit the gift shop. Poor Punko. What a Dickensian life we all are forced to lead. Oh, bless her. We love Punko. Let's go to Launchpad corridor. Oh, there's... What should I do? Which path is the path of justice? There's Detective Fulbright! He still seems to be lost even though it's a straight corridor. Let's hope he's still in a cooperative mood as well then. If he doesn't cooperate, then I'll just have to use my powers on him. You mean that lady in distress bit? Yeah, he will fall for that. Hey, bullet hole at the scene. We found a bullet hole in the wall at the crime scene. You did? Our team found that too. It was Detective Arm who fired that bullet. What? Detective Arm? That's right! A warning shot for the defendant! Was it really such a high-threat situation that she needed to do that? I'm afraid I don't know the details. What with Detective Arm gone and all? Oh, right, she died. But I thought there were 2 people who discovered the crime scene together. We already know Director Cosmos will testify, so tomorrow will be about what he knows. Hey, you're pretty smart. That's exactly what we're planning to serve as the main course. Hope it goes down easy. No, it won't. Detective, we'd like to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge. Ah yes, I just happen to have compiled the print data of everyone related to this case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift. This is quite a bit of data. Well, when I said everyone, I meant it. Prosecutor Blackwell said to dig deep, so that's what I did. It sure took a while, though. I can imagine a lot of people work in Space Center. Well, he got Apollos and my prints. How? How? He even got prints for all of the robots. Again, how? Does robots even have fingerprints? I guess when Blackwell said to dig deep, Fulbright didn't bother to ask how deep. It's just too easy. They make it way too easy. Black Quill and Fulbright, huh? They know. Capcom know. They know. And Chloe's fingerprints are here too. I personally removed his glove during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity after all. I still can't believe he took off his glove to get his fingerprints. Yeah, well, you can't blame me for thinking they're important in this case. There are a lot of doors that require fingerprint verification in the lounge. So depending on whose prints we find, it can completely change the tide for both sides. Makes sense. After all, the culprit's prints did get them past the fingerprint lock somehow. Oh, and take this picture. It might come in handy. I think there's just a photo of the launch pad 1 door. I don't see anything interesting. Yep, but Prosecutor Blackwell seemed really interested in it for some reason. Ah, what's so important about this door? It's not the door. I think it's this. I think it said the I think it's saying a number. Something 358. Okay, I thought he would have like some sort of number on his suit, but he doesn't. Okay. Or maybe I'm dumb. I think he's interested in that number. Beats me, but boy, could you see the gears in his head going into hyperdrive at it. Sounds like this is going to be a major point of contention tomorrow. Hey, don't forget about the print comparison, boss. Right, Detective Fulbright, do you think you could run the test for us right now? You just leave it to me. In justice we trust. Why is this gonna fall back on our ass? Okay, here we go. Well, it looks like it was Mr. Starbuck who opened that security door. He must have opened it when they went to go board the rocket. His heart must have been full of hopes and dreams for his space adventure right then. Okay, so we got that. Found on the also see photo taken after the incident. Do I need to present something? That's the rubbish chute. What's so important about this? Yeah, it's the number, I think. I definitely think it's the number. I don't think it was there before. No, some people must have found he... Oh! We should show him this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, no, I want to see it. I'm not allowed to see it up close. Show him something. Oh! Oh! I think that might have the same number as this one. I think it was Cosmos. Fuck. I'm just trying everything. I think we have to present something. I just don't know what. Detective, about the security footage that was taken by the boarding lounge 1 camera. Oh, yeah, we needed to talk to him about the security. Oh, that footage? Go ahead and ask me anything you'd like about it. Is there any way I could see a little more of the part just after this? Yeah, we did say that. Easy as pie. I'll be glad to show you. Here we go. Huh? The screen went blank. Yes, apparently the after effects of the explosion damaged the wires. So there's no footage after this point. Ha ha ha! I mean, it kind of gathered. Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? But no! This is good! This is important! While we might not be able to see everything, it gives us an idea of what happened around that point. Something definitely seems to be up with you, Detective. You're unusually cooperative. Well, I just figure if we work together, we'll get that much closer to justice, right? But it seems like something's really been bothering you. Fulbright, we're here for you. You don't have some ulterior motive, do you? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I will never do anything like that. Oh, my dude! I wasn't expecting him to have secrets. It's been a while, Cyclox! Oh my god! Are you gonna cry? It's been a long time. Did you just mouth psyched? Is there something I should be psyched about? No, Cyclox. It's a system of locks and the secrets in the person's heart. I can see when people are trying to hide those secrets. By using the power of this Magatama, presenting evidence can break those locks and reveal any secrets they're hiding. Mr. Wright, how much did they bilk you out for that piece of rock? If you've been swindled, I know some lawyers I can introduce you to. I'm more than capable of representing myself, thank you very much. It isn't some kind of fraud. It really works. A friend gave it to me a long time ago. I think Mayor is around. At least I hope. But I guess seeing is believing. Allow me to show you. Let's see what presenting the Magatama are. Shall we?
Take that!
Let's see what's going on then, shall we? Oh, it's been so long, I can't wait. And on Fulbright. Let's go. I think you're hiding something, Detective. So why don't you just tell us about it? What to do? Which path is the path of justice? Detective Fulbright is really in agony. I bet this is the issue he's so torn up over. Justice. I really understand what's been bothering you, Detective. I truly do. Something happened that goes against your principles, isn't that right? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Until the explosions occurred, everything was just fine. Is that a fact? Yup, peaceful as peaceful can be. Everyone whistling a happy tune as they did their job. You never saw a more relaxed guard detail for a routine rocket launch. I don't think the guard detail was as relaxed as you claim as long as this exists. What the fuck are you talking about?
Take that!
Oh, damn it. Good. Everything was just fine. because he knows about this. I don't think he knows anything about this. Oh, sis! Evacuation report. Police officers and riot police gave evacuation instructions immediately. There was a power outage, which there was. The camera went off, and the affected areas remained dark. The security switched over to emergency power and continued to work. Evacuees moved to the basement shelter.
Take that!
Before the explosions, what was supposed to happen here was a rocket launch. And yet security was so tight, they even brought in a special task force. I'd hardly describe that as a relaxed guard detail. Hold on just one moment. The entire nation had their eyes on this extremely important rocket launch. That's why I was called in on a special security detail. As versatile as you are, I can certainly believe that that's true. But I say it's very strange that this person would be part of that detail from the outset. You mean this person? Yeah, it was on detail at the Space Center.
Take that!
Detective Arms specialized in bomb cases. The fact that she was here on hand means that you people knew there was the possibility that a bombing would occur. You got me, Mr. Right! Ah, we got you. Come on, tell the truth. Alright, I concede. You win. It's just as you say. A few days before the launch, they were warned about a potential bombing. But the plan to launch went ahead in spite of the threat. But why? What were they planning to do if someone got hurt or killed? Exactly. Somebody did get killed! Yeah, I know. The decision to move forward wasn't exactly just, was it? How was the warning delivered? By phone and directly to Director Cosmos. Everything makes sense now. Like how Cosmos is going to stop a rocket launch. Oh, but the police department instructed everybody to keep it under wraps. That's a big thing to keep quiet about. No wonder you were so upset. But it's not only that. I've been distraught about Prosecutor Blackwell as well. Oh, you feel sorry for your boyfriend. Prosecutor Blackwell, well, as his handler, I'm sure you have a lot of difficulties. That's not it. It's a question of justice. Justice. I've been wondering about why he's allowed to stand in court. I've been wondering that too, Fulbright. I've been wondering about that since the fucking beginning. Why is he allowed to stand in court? The reason he's still prosecuting? Detective Fulbright, please tell us everything you know. Come on, Fulbright. Out with it, my dude. You're starting to become on my good books now. Don't ruin this. Well, talking to you folks about it would definitely be breaking the rules. Never mind that. What are rules but things to be broken, right? No. Well, to tell you the truth, having a prisoner act as a prosecutor is highly irregular. Yeah, we know. That's why we're asking. I think we guessed that much, yes. We know. He's in shackles. He stands in court in shackles. And a bird, but we had a bird in court before. We had a bird as a witness, if I might add, simply because he was a parrot. It's really interesting, actually. I think, have I said before that there is an actual case where the parrot literally repeated what happened to the girl who was abused by her husband? And just repeated everything that was said in that moment, and they arrested the dude for it. It's quite interesting. Animals knows all. We should listen to animals more. I mean, it's easier to listen to a parrot that squawks things that it repeats, but you know what I mean. The parrot. We don't give animals enough credit. They know what goes on. So why is it being allowed? I've been wondering and wondering about it. So you weren't told why either, huh? No, I guess the order came from pretty high up the ladder. I bet it's karma. I bet karma's involved in this somehow. Yeah, it would had to have. But Prosecutor Blackwell told me once. The hunt I've been on for the phantom of 7 years past continues even still. What the fuck does that mean? That edgelord a little bitch. 7 years past? A phantom, huh? And not one of the friendly variety either, I gather. Haunted for 7... What the fuck is going on? This phantom of 7 years past. Any idea who or what he was talking about? Not a clue. But he seems to think that this phantom is behind this whole incident somehow. But wait a minute. He thinks they may be connected to this case. Wait. Phantom? No, that's way too on the nose. It can't be Dahlia Hawthorne. She's not back, right? Oh God, that's the only phantom I can think of. To this case. Yup, this case has way too many similarities with what happened 7 years. Oh, they're talking about 7 years ago. Phantom, you mean the ghosts of what happened in the past 7 years ago? What with all the problems the rocket had? Okay, yeah. That makes much more sense. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. When I think of Phantom, I think of Dahlia Hawthorne. But you understand, right? For starters, that case happened right here at this very space center too. And in both incidents, a threat was issued by telephone. So that's why Prosecutor Blackwell thinks this incident is the work of the Phantom. Well, that's not the entire reason. I mean, if you want to talk about 7 years ago, that's when Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty of murder. That messy case is what started the whole dark age of the law. So you see how this Phantom and Prosecutor Blackwell's conviction might be related. Interesting. Yeah, I can see why he'd think that. This incident and the Phantom, not to mention Blackwell's past, it's almost inconceivable that they would come to a head here. This is a lot. This might sound crazy, but Prosecutor Blackwell can't possibly believe Mr. Starbuck is this phantom person, right? I mean, he was acting kind of strange during the last trial and all. The prosecution appears to be ready as well. Yeah, he was! He was acting strange! Not yet. I'm not quite ready yet. I see. Yeah, he was acting weird. Gah! I already broke the trains right at the beginning. Ah! No, I doubt he thinks Mr. Starbuck is his phantom. But I do get the feeling that he thinks the defendant has ties to them. Which is why he's acting so impatient. He's got a personal grudge against Mr. Starbuck. And that's not real justice. I've always trusted in Prosecutor Blackwell's judgment until now. But this time, I'm just so overwhelmed about it all. If he's lost his ability to think rationally, I'm afraid it might lead to a false conviction. I've never seen Detective Fulbright so tormented. This must be why he's been so cooperative. Don't worry, that's exactly what we defense lawyers are working to prevent. I feel bad for Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm going to be rooting for your team this time. But don't tell him that. You have to promise me you won't. Detective Fulbright, I guess I was wrong about you. I swore to reform Prosecutor Blackwell and make him a valued member of society again. So I can't just sit by and watch him give in to his emotions and tear the defendant apart. You are the only ones who can stop him in court. You really care on what was best for Prosecutor Blackwell, don't you, Detective? Are were they like really old friends or something? I am very, very interested about Fulbright's and Blackwell's relationship. Like, what's going on? Leave the courtroom to us. It's not like we want a guilty verdict either. I was hoping you would say that. I'm really grateful to the two of you. To show my thanks, I'll give you another bit of information. It's about the eyewitness. I saw her hanging around the Space Center entrance a little while ago. Really? Then let's go find her, Mr. Wright. Thanks, you two. I feel a lot better now that I've been able to get that off my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find that perfect piece of evidence for you. In justice we trust on 3. 1, 2, 3. In justice we trust. Okay, later. Bye, Fulbright. Aw, he's sweet. There he goes. Wait, were we supposed to say in justice we trust back there too? Let's go see that witness now. All right, the Space Center entrance it is. The witness must be around here somewhere. Which girl would it be? Hello, hello. Oh, your boobs are vertical. How interesting. Does that... I don't know what that means. I don't know what vertical boobs mean. Hello, hello. Oh, maybe they're testicles on the chest. I got no idea. Well, hello. Oh, don't tell me the witness is a robot. Hello, come over here. Hello, hello. I'm Athena. I love tiny little robots. They're so cute. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you... I am Clonko. Shall I guide you? Guide you? I don't know why, but this robot is kind of freaking me out. Hey, you're not supposed to be wandering around. I thought it might be you. You look different than your photo. No wonder he can't speak. Who are you? I don't like you. Again? I've had it with you, hunk of junk. I'm outside. Am I wondering? When did that happen? Okay, welcome back, hunk of junk. You don't know how close you came. Words! Someone who wrote this. If you didn't snap out of it, they know what they're doing. This cute girl with, you know, the space horns and the big boobs. So you don't know how close we came. Well, she looks like a K-pop idol. Capcom! I see you. God, Capcom is just full of horny assholes. If you didn't snap out of it, I was going to put you on the curb on trash day. Well, I hate her. I don't like the way she's talking to my little friend who I don't know the name of. Clanko or whatever his name is. Nothing works better than a 42.5 degree karate chop. That's pretty specific. Yeah. I'm gonna start a petition of not to abuse robots by K-pop idol wannabes. I'm just gonna put that out there. There's a woman that made me hate the Ace Attorney fandom. I can see that she's trying to be like Francesca von Karma, and it's just not working. No one can be Francesca von Karma. Excuse me, but are you the one who witnessed the murder? Oh, and I'm Phoenix Wright, the lead attorney for this case. How do you do? I don't think she cares. Huh? Big shot lawyers, huh? I'm Ottawa Blackwell. I'm a researcher developing robots here at the Cosmos Space Center. Blackwell? Could she be? Well, no wonder she's a bitch! And this good-for-nothing robot is named Hunk of Junk. His name is Clarence. What's his name? My name isn't Hunk of Junk. Clonko. My name is Clonko. That's mean, Miss Aura. Quit complaining. Your model number is Ponko number 2. Ah, but Miss Aura, everyone calls me Clonko. I'll call you Clonko. Quit the squawking already. No, what are you doing? No, don't. Jesus Christ. There. I bet you won't be talking back now. I will obey completely. Is this what she does to her men? Guys, I better watch what wires I cross with this one. Oh. Oh. I think I put 2 and 2 together. It's like the one in the village. I bet you. Okay. Here's what happens. I think what happened 7 years ago, I think it was all her fault. And Prosecutor Blackwell took the blame and took the guilty verdict to be in prison so that she isn't in prison. I think that's what happened. You can tell she's an absolute. See you next Tuesday. I don't like her. I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. Your last name is Blackwell. Do you have a relative in the legal profession? You are correct. Simon Blackwell, who used to be a prosecutor, is... Shut up! Only speak when I order you to speak. Simon is my little brother. You know him? You're the eldest! You're the eldest! I thought he's her father! God, really, prison really ages you, doesn't it? By how many years? Yes, we met him in court a few times, right, Athena? Yeah, just like that. When a dull creature has a switch being turned off, do you have a mute button? Athena being shy, this is new. She really gives off, I give off really fucking cunty energy and I could do whatever I want because you are mesmerized by my boobs kind of energy, you know what I mean? I can be a cunt and abuse you how many times I want and still get away with it because you are in love with me for my boobs. That is the energy that she gives off. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She's those kinds of women. Oh yeah, I heard he was prosecuting again despite being a prisoner. Why doesn't he just stick to solving disputes among inmates in prison, right? I'm going to give you a Valley Girl accent. I'm going to make you the most hateful bitch in existence. People will wish you'd be dead. Hey, what do you... Oh my god, how do I do a Valley Girl accent? So, like, hey, what do you think? Hunk of junk. Damn, it's over my head. I'm asking you a question. Why don't you answer me? You said a hunk of junk. But Miss Aura, you told me to only speak when you order me to speak. I told you to never talk back to me. You're worth more as scrap. Robot abuse, hawk attacks, black quill, family life must sure be interesting. Yeah. Thank you, Capcom. Can I have another? You have another. You have Francesca von Karma. How dare you betray your majesty? It's like what's that like? It's like throwing away a diamond and go for a fossilized dog shit. Well, do you have any other questions? Well, of course, you're like a lawyer or whatever you are. It's not like I'm on Simon's side or anything. I just want to get this over with because, you know, bombing and like a murder and someone that just like lost his life to like a knife and have his like family mourning over him or whatever stupid stuff like that. It's just like so boring and dull, and I just want to go home because that's just like is so totally depressing, and I'm just not all about that. I'm not all about the bad vibes. I get that from my little brother because he keeps crying in prison and all that and breaking his shackles, and that's just bad vibes, right? I think I found someone I hate more than Simon. So you're the person who witnessed the incident? That's right. I was on the 4th floor of the main building in the robotics lab. The explosion disabled the elevators. It was like such an inconvenience, you know what I mean? Good. Have her. I don't want her. You can have Simon and you can have Aura. That's it. You go and let them make your life miserable. So I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. I kind of have like no choice, but it's, you know, but it was such a pain. Why couldn't they have used the ladders in the other rooms, even though it is like super duper dangerous because of the bombs? In fact, it can't be that dangerous. It only caused like smoke. It's not like that big of a deal or anything. It must have been a very troubling experience. Probably best to just humor her here. And then as I passed by the 3rd floor boarding lounge one window on my way down, I saw the crime as it happened. And that's about it. Oh, you saw the crime. Okay. So you saw the crime as it happened, and that's about it. I see. Yeah, I just saw the crime. I saw a murder, and then what else? Wait, what? You saw it being committed? This is no time to just nod and repeat. I thought you'd be sarcastic, Phoenix. So you saw into the 3rd floor lounge. Also, what do you mean Francesca is for Phoenix? What the fuck are you talking about? Francesca went to get a girlfriend. I think she went to meet, what's the blonde girl's name? Andrea? The blonde girl with the glasses? She used to be an assistant for that really jerk ass. Yeah, Francesca went to meet her. I think they're together. Yeah, I remember the ending very clearly. Andrea's, I'm just going to call her Andrea. I know it begins with A, but the blonde girl in the glasses says that Francesca went to visit her sometimes. And I thought that's really cute. So you saw into the 3rd floor lounge. The very scene of the crime. That's right. There's a small window on the right-hand side of the room. Adrian Andrews. Is that what? No, she's not. When has that ever been mentioned? If that was the case, Adrian Andrews would visit Francesca, not the other way around. Francesca went to visit her. Okay, they might not be girlfriends, but I think they're friends. I looked through that from the outside. The room was pitch black, but I saw a shady figure holding a lighter in their left hand and a knife in their right. That must have been the culprit. Did you see who that person was? No, Phoenix. It was dark. Of course not. The power was out on that floor then, and there was only that tiny window. I see. But you did witness the moment of the murder? Yeah. Like, totally. Like, he had, like, a knife and fire and all that. They're, like, super duper dangerous to have around, like, the space center. Because I saw the figure with the letter red and the knife and it happened at precisely 10 a.m. That's like the morning, right? Did you witness anything else? Did the killer have any distinguishing features? Yeah. Did she have any did they have distinguishing features? I already told you it was pitch black in there. Although I did notice that the lighter the person had in their left hand had a pretty ornament on it, because I like pretty things. Look at my hair. You can tell I like pretty things. It looked like a planet. It was blue, like a little Earth's emblem, because that's the color of Earth. It's like blue. Yeah, even though there are other planets that are blue. But this one looks like Earth. They had good taste and knickknacks anyway. An Earth emblem on the lighter? I better remember that. Ooh, the pair held the lighter with an Earth emblem on it in their left hand and a knife in their right. Cool. Thank you for your statement. We'll definitely prove Mr. Starbucks' innocence with it. Yeah, alright. I won't hold my breath. Pardon me. Oh, she hates him. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Sorry, I just like the test lawyers, that's all. It's because your brother's one? A prosecutor? Is that why? You just detest all lawyers. That's it. It's just every single lawyer. All lawyers are bad. And that's that. And that's that, because my little brother is like a prosecutor and everything, even though he's a prisoner and shouldn't be in the court law or whatever the rules are. I just detest all lawyers because you're all just so dull and boring. I just want to figure out who murdered who, and I just was like, get a life, right? Just because one loses their life doesn't mean you have to lose yours. I hate her already. Did I make her detestable? You can still have her. I hope you're proud of her. I hope you're proud of it. Why don't you like about lawyers? It's just an instinctive dislike while holding the gun. Like a baby. Aww. Ooh, tense music. Ooh, tense music. Ooh, do you know what that means? It means that she's going to be terrifying, like the April Dahlia girls. You're going to be part of them, aren't you? You're going to be the scary girl clique. Where you look cute, but you're actually not cute. You're actually just a detestable creature from the core. But that felt bad. I hope prosecutors ever more. That didn't make me feel any better, actually. Yeah, we've met really good prosecutors. Clavia, Miles Edgeworth, Francesca. They've all been Gordo. They've all been pretty good. They were all my boyfriends. Why do you hate lawyers so much? A little thing from my past. There's nothing to worry about. It's not like I just hold a grudge or anything. the whole legal system as meaningless in the first place. I don't get it, but I hate it. I certainly don't agree. I mean, people are imperfect. They lie, they're influenced by silly emotions. You can't expect such imperfect creatures to uphold a reasonable system of the law. But, Aura, the imperfect creatures made the law. Made the law. The law is imperfect. Clavier Gavin says so himself. That the law is imperfect. That we as human beings can change the law. That's what he said. Clavier, where the fuck are you? Straighten this bitch out. I like robots much better. Even sad sacks like this one. That's you liking someone. Ew. My life's already miserable. I might as well have a hot babe to pin the blame on. Fair. Fair. Well, enjoy. Let's just hope she abuses the robot and not you. Because this is her way of liking people. Hey, you, oh, I can laugh there. She looks like evil version of Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, I go. Wait, what's wrong with you? I am the ultimate robot. Oh, alright, that's enough out of you. You're getting a little too carried away. What was I doing? Can we stop talking to you? I like robots much better. At least you can make them any way you want them. Jesus! Oh, she is a cunt, isn't she? Unlike humans with their petty emotions and constant worries. How can you say such things? Yeah, exactly. Athena, help me out here. She's an evil bitch. How can you say such things? Feeling emotions, worrying about the things we care about, that's what makes us human. Well, the girl finally talks and she starts with a speech. Punch her. That's what makes us human. You mean getting hungry and snorting like that? You're getting angry and snorting like that. Rational thought, that's what separates humans from animals. Unfortunately, your reasoning capabilities are more akin to that of a clever little monkey. But that's nothing to be ashamed of. It must be nice to have such a simple mind. Can I punch her? But yes! Punch her, Athena! Kill her. We have the murder weapon. So no one can have her. Get a hold of yourself, Athena. Humans sadly are upset. I said you were clever, didn't I? Poor thing. Oh, even better. Let's cut her horns off. Maybe she will actually be nicer. Tell me, with people like you in charge, how can I possibly trust the legal system? How can I trust you? Please don't have kids. So she distrusts not only lawyers and prosecutors, but the whole legal system. What in the world happened to this woman to make her so bitter? Yeah, we saw the picture. She was so happy. Even if somebody important to me was killed, I would never wish to see that killer brought to trial. Because I'd much rather kill them myself. I knew you were going to say that. You can't be serious. That thing you're wearing around your neck. Oh, this? Around Athena's neck? Does she mean widget? Oh, I get it. Oh well, Her Royal Highness has returned at last to her castle. Her Royal what? Is she talking about Athena? By the way, I heard the rumors. Our director is going to be the star witness in court tomorrow, right? Yep. Oh, that's what we heard. Director Cosmos? Yes, that's right. You poor things. You better be careful. That old man is a big liar and a huge boggart. What does a boggart mean? I'm so confused. What? He might seem like a bigwig, but the center has all kinds of problems. He has a lot of skeletons in his closet. Okay, she's annoying and a cunt and a bitch, and I hate her, and I hope that I hope the robots will, like, rally against her so that she will scream in torturous agony, but these are good points. One who brags, okay. She brags! Hypocrite. He has a lot of skeletons and that's cluttered. But it's no problem. Okay, you squirting. That's great. Thanks, Capcom. This is good. So why should I... What, that's it? No friendly tips, no good luck, guys? Not just splendid. No singing up. No singing golden. We're going up, up, up. It is a moment. I can't sing. My throat is weird. But gonna be golden. Whoa, up, up, up is our moment. Doesn't she look like Zoe? A bitch version of Zoe. I'll leave you to your woes. Come on, hunk of junk. She'll be having your babies if she wants them, and I hope she doesn't because she will make a shit mother. Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. And she definitely should not deserve a child. Aura, not Athena. Also, what kind of name is Aura? Who named her? Derek Cora. It's sad to me that she doesn't believe in our legal system anymore. Aren't you in the dark age of law? Does anyone believe in the legal system anymore? If you're in the dark age of law, she must have had a very bad experience to make her feel that way. Are you all right, Athena? You seem very down. I just can't believe she said all those things. Wow, she's really upset. Has she been trying not to let it show all this time? Well, I guess it's not all that surprising. You hear about fabricated evidence and false indictments on the news all the time. You mean that whole dark age of the law nonsense? I'm so sick of hearing about that. You're a lawyer. Aren't you supposed to be hearing about it? Well, all we can do is believe in what we're doing. Yeah, you're right, boss. I agree. Maybe it's time we went back to see Mr. Starbuck. Good idea. We should tell him about the bullet and Miss Blackwell's statement. Alright then, next stop, the detention center. What are the chances that Clay and Blackwell girl had a thing? That's his sigh for right now. My lawyers are here. I thought he's going to say my lawyers are useless. My lawyers are here. It must be bad news. Not necessarily. We found a new witness. A researcher saw the moment of the murder through the lounge window during her escape. Really? So they're going to let me go? Unfortunately, it was dark as she couldn't identify the person. I should have known. My stars never aligned just right to... Dude! Astronomy and astrology are not the same thing. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, is he a Leo? He gives off Leo vibes, doesn't he? I can't go to space today. I'm a Leo. I need to go to space at this time. Otherwise, my friend will come back and get murdered. But we're gonna leave too, Mr. Starbuck. The murderer had a lighter with an earth emblem on it. Oh, I bet it's him. A lighter with an earth emblem? Oh, that's you, isn't it? Did you remember something? Yup, I sure did. Just a little bit, though. Anything at all would be a help, so please tell us what you remembered. What did you remember? I thought I was unconscious the whole time, but now I remember I woke up for a few brief moments. That's huge! Do you remember seeing anything? A lighter. I saw the flame of a lighter floating in the darkness. Good, good. What else did you see? What was nearby? It was definitely the boarding mount, so it must have been after Clay carried me there. In the lighter from the flame, I saw a dark shadow flickering. A dark shadow? That must have been the third party we've been looking for. This music is bopping. Thank you, Mr. Starbuck. You've been more help than you know. If we can prove that there was this third person at the scene and that they're the real killer, then you'll be cleared of all suspicion. The key will be whether or not we can identify this third person in court tomorrow. At least we have something to go on now, and that's a big plus. I should probably tidy the evidence up a bit before someone mistakes me for a hoarder. Irrelevant elephant, tidy up. Now that we have a glimmer of hope, I'm suddenly starving. Why don't we go back to the office and treat ourselves to a big celebration in advance? For someone who's highly empathetic, you can be surprisingly unsympathetic. Are we celebrating? I thought we were celebrating. So you found a strategy for tomorrow's try, huh? Good for you, Daddy. I cringe just saying that. Well, it's one step forward anyway. Hopefully it'll give us a fighting chance in court. As long as we can find out who this third person is. Now let's get something to eat. I'm starving. My vote is for Eldoon's noodles. Ooh, noodle sounds good. Oh, Apollo! He just looks like he's from Yu-Gi-Oh! What are you doing here? I didn't think the clinic was ready to release you yet. My wounds are fine. And I'm done lying around. Oh, it's not like you're healing or anything. Apollo, you're supposed to be in bed. Leave the case to us. We'll take it from here. Thanks. But that's not an option. Not for me. Apollo? Oh, I guess we're talking to him. You shouldn't underestimate your injuries, Apollo. And I don't want you overdoing it. I'm fine. I'm not in pain anymore. Besides, they just gave me an IV at the clinic. Well, no wonder you're high as fuck. An IV isn't a cure-all, mummy man. Ah! Anyway, just tell me how the case is going. Have you guys made any progress? A suspicious figure was spotted at the scene. We think they must be the real killer. A suspicious figure, huh? Right. I thought you'd be happier than that. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm happy. And I fully intend to see Clay's murderer apprehended. Absolutely nothing will get in the way of that. Okie dokie. Clay was your best friend, right, Apollo? That's right. Best friends since junior high. Sounds like me and Junie. So what was Clay like? Well, he was full of compassion and energy. I thought you were going to say he's full of it. He's just full of it. My best friend was an arse, an absolute dick. But he was alright. I mean, that's why we're best friends and all. No, he was full of compassion and energy, and he had a really loud voice. If the two of you did voice training together now, I bet you break a few windows. How you know? I bet you're right. It seems like only yesterday, Clay was a guy who lived for his dreams. We used to talk about it a lot. He was going to be an astronaut and me a lawyer. We'll talk well into the night, and even then we never grew tired of it. Why does your face look different in the photo? You look like you had wisdom teeth pulled. Apollo, about that jacket. Ah, it was Clay's jacket. Oh, it's Clay's. Yeah. I knew it. It's a special jacket that was only issued to members of the Hat Project. He was finally able to get one of his own once he was selected for the Hat 2 mission. He always looked so proud wearing it. But just when his dream was finally coming true, I still can't believe it. Damn it! It's not fair! Oh, Jesus! That gave me fucking hell! This is a fucking face that doesn't give you jump at that! Apollo, I hope you don't try to carry the burden all alone. I guess we were both unlucky. My own debut was a disaster. I guess you're right on some level. That trial a year and a half ago wasn't exactly the smoothest of starts. That was a rough time for me, but Clay refused to let me quit. You're fine, he'd say. Don't give up. It was right doing his screening exams too. I couldn't have become a full-fledged lawyer without him. That "you're fine" of his is why I'm still standing here today. You're fine, huh? I'm fine. You're fine and I'm fine were like your catchphrases, weren't they? Something like that. Sure brings back memories. When we were in junior high, Clay's mom passed away in an accident. Oh. But he wouldn't show his sadness to anyone. One night, I found him crying all alone in the school courtyard. Aww. Oh. Get away, Apollo. Don't come over here. It was midnight. Clay, listen to me. I don't have a mother either. Huh? I always think everybody else has a mom. Why am I the only one? But, you know, when I start to feel that way, I yell at the top of my lungs, I holler, I'm fine. And then you know what? I start to feel like maybe I really will be fine. Apollo Justice is fine. Okay, Clay, now it's your turn. Okay. Clay Terran is fine. There you go. Now we're both fine. We're fine. We're fine. Aw, this is cute. What are you laughing about? See? We're fine. You laughed first. I'm fine, you're fine, we're both fine. Everybody is fine. Thanks, Apollo. Oh, that's sweet. What happened to the top of the bandage? It disappeared into his hair. When you say it out loud, it really starts to feel real. And as long as you don't give up, you can keep on fighting. That's what we believed. As long as you don't give up. Wasn't there somebody else who said something similar? If I give in to my fear, I'll never find the truth. As long as I don't give up, I can keep up the fight. Ah, he did. Clay called Mr. Starbuck his mentor and looked up to him. I wonder if I can be a good role model for my staff like Mr. Starbuck. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. Oh, what? Wait, what do you mean by a leave? Wait, didn't you guys want him to relax? Why can't he take a leave of absence? You're really serious? Can you at least give me a reason why? When I put Clay's jacket on, I swore to him that I would catch his killer myself. But that's our goal too. I agree with Athena. We should work together to find the truth. The truth, huh? That's a noble cause. Well, what if the truth you seek and the truth I seek turn out to be different? I'm not sure I follow. What are you saying, Apollo? I'm going to catch the person responsible for taking my friend's life in my own way. And what way will that be? Take good care of Mr. Starbuck for me. Now, I must be going. Goodbye. What? Goodbye? Did you just say goodbye? I sense a lot of seething anger and hatred coming from him. And also suspicion. He's not walking out on us like this. I'm going to go talk some sense into him. Hold on, Athena. Apollo can believe what he wants, but I believe he's wrong. Even if we take different paths, the truth we arrive at should be the same. I think the quicker we solve this case, the better it'll be for Apollo. Yeah, you're right, boss. Alright, that's enough for one day. Make sure you're ready for tomorrow's trial, okay? Oh my, hi excited Alex, welcome to the stream, lovely, how you doing? Yes, we are playing Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Welcome. It's nice, it's lovely to have you here, lovely. Welcome. I'm sorry, we just finished the investigation for the Space Center. And I will warn you, with my streams, if you're going to watch any of my other streams, expect some profanity, expect me insulting these characters. Jokingly and performatively, of course, and also we're doing really awful voices. So like, for example, with the purple-haired girl, I used a Valley Girl voice because I don't like her. But hello. Welcome. Do you play Ace Attorney yourself, lovely? And if so, what is your favorite Ace Attorney game? If he were here right now, Apollo would say, I'm fine. I know we'll be fine. I forgot the rest of the words. Everything is fine. I just hope things really do turn out fine tomorrow. One can only hope, Phoenix. One can only hope. Because it's been a roller coaster. It's been a rocket ride, it has. And we do not need to be on a rocket to be on this very rocket ride. I wish Clavier Gavin was here. He will make everything better. But anyway, I am gonna leave it here and do the... Oh, it's a trial. It's the trial in the next Ace Attorney stream. But yeah, this is where we are. We're in episode 4 in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I keep forgetting what this is called. But yeah, we have done a lot of Apollo Justice lately. We have done a lot. But yeah, thank you ever so much for joining me in my stream. It's lovely to have you guys here. If you want to watch me play more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy very, very badly, you can check out my YouTubes, where all the streams are happening. I'm also playing Baldur's Gate 3, Assassin's Creed series. I'm trying to do the entirety of Assassin's Creed. We've been playing some chill games like Disney Dreamlight Valley and Tiny Bookshop. We've been playing a really emotional indie game as well, such as Spiritfarer. And we've also been playing some online games such as Dead by Daylight and Marvel Rivals. So as you can see, different games for different people. And I love them all so much. Thank you, excited Alex. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. Now, I am hoping the next stream I'm going to do will be Friday. One can only hope, if I'm not too busy, because I got my brother-in-law and sister-in-law coming this weekend, so I don't know if I'm helping tidying up on Friday, but hopefully we will see. But if not, that is okay. I should be back on Friday. I should definitely be back on Friday for some more tiny bookshop. So yes, I always love streaming. I love streaming all sorts of different games. So hopefully I will see you guys at some point this week, I hope. Very, very excited. And you have a good day or good night as well, excited Alex. It's a good job with the streaming. Thank you. And I hope to see you soon, excited Alex. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so sorry you caught me at the end of the stream, but hopefully I'll see you in the future. I've also I multi-stream between YouTube and Twitch, so hopefully you'll be able to see me wherever I am. Because before I go, I shall read somebody. I'm going to bed because it is after midnight. Oh, crap. Actually, that investigation went quickly than I thought it was going to be. Is it just me, or has the investigation gone quicker? I think the investigations in Apollo Justice is a lot easier than Phoenix Wright, because at the end of doing something, they do tell you to say, oh wait, let's go talk to this person. They might be in this place. Well, in Phoenix Wright, you have to figure out where you need to go next. So, you too, Charlotte. You too. Sweet Neptune. Sleep well. You too, excited Alex. Oh, sorry, you're hearing an echo. I'm just looking for someone to read. I'll take you over. What's roadside research? Oh, it looks like a co-op game, because Miss Shadow Lovely is playing it with the Chaos Crew collab. You know, like Monarch, Porcelain Maid, Sayu. I'll read Miss Shadow Lovely. Roadside research. It sounds like a collab. So yeah, do give Miss Shadow Lovely, do give Monarch, Sayu and Porcelain Maid all the love in the world. They are super duper funny. I love them to bits. I really love their streams. Yes, do check them out. Yeah, after the third Ace Attorney game, it got easier. I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed that. It was either the games got easier or I got smarter, and I don't think it's the second option. I've definitely not gotten smarter. As a matter of fact, I think I've gotten dumber. I have made some really stupid decisions in Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. But hey ho, we're still enjoying it. I'm so looking forward to Miles Edgeworth Investigates. I'm so looking forward to it. I just got it from the winter sale, so I'm super duper psyched. Anyway, I best take off. Have a great evening, everyone. I am hoping to see you on Friday. If not, I will definitely see you on Sunday. So thank you ever so much. I greatly appreciate you, lovelies. Do take care. Bye bye.